What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's Miss Unbreakable Timeline here. So let's jump right into the video and right into moisturizing my face using Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. I will for the primer all over my face and rub that in. And after applying that Fenty primer, I'll start applying the TATCHA Silk Canvas Primer on my nose and around my mouth area, since I feel like it will give my problem areas more of a smoothing effect to it. Since you guys know I love to triple prime, I'm going to go in with my last primer, which is the FARSALI Rose Gold Skin Mist. And if y'all can tell, your girl going to need more soon because I use it so freaking much. Now let's get into my normal foundation routine. After spraying the FARSALI Skin Mist, I'll go in with this hate-love relationship with this GIORGIO Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in shade 8.5. The reason it's a hate-love relationship with this foundation is because sometimes I feel it's giving me this nice luminous look, and then very rare now I feel like it gives me this matte foundation that I don't be wanting. After buffing that foundation in, I love to apply the remaining foundation that I have on my brush onto my eyelid because it'll be used as a base for my eyeshadows. Y'all know I love to do my foundation routine before applying any eyeshadow, so I'm going to go in with Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Concealer in shade 370 and start to apply that everywhere I usually would conceal at. Then normally I would take a beauty blender to blend out my concealer, but this time I'm using my BH Cosmetics concealer brush to blend it all out. Using a concealer brush will take a lot longer to blend out. Well, for me it does, but I love it more when I want this airbrush finish. After that's all blended out, I'm gonna go in with my current favorite SHISEIDO SYNCHRO Skin Invisible Silk Loose Setting Powder. This setting powder is a lighter shade than I normally would use, but it's okay because I'll press that setting powder into that concealer without letting it bake, and it comes out flawless. It doesn't give me any flashback or none of that, and it's very fine and silky in texture. Y'all know I usually love to leave any setting powder on my nose until I'm finished with a few more makeup steps. Then I go in with Fenty's Instant Warmth Bronzer in Caramel Cutie and bronze the outline of my face, on my cheeks, and right onto my nose on the side of that setting powder, and I'll bring it all the way up right under my brow so my nose can look snatched. After bronzing my nose, I go in with my beauty blender to press that setting powder in. After setting that in place, I'm going in with that same setting powder and set the size of that bronzer like I normally would do. Y'all know the drill. Then I'll apply it to both sides of my cheeks, and I'll leave that on for a good 60 seconds or less and brush it right after applying it to my sides of my cheeks, if that makes sense. Since this powder is obviously way lighter than me, I still don't bake my cheeks because I don't want it to leave me with a white cast look. I also will apply some setting powder on my eyes so my eyelids don't crease when I apply some eyeshadow. After that, I go into my ABH x Jackiana palette into shade Ginger because that will be considered my transition shade. I apply that color right onto my crease in a circular motion from outer lid to inner while steady blending and bringing a little more of that ginger upwards close to my brow. In the same palette, I'm going to go in with a few shades darker in shade Credit, which is this pretty dark plum color. I'm applying that on my outer lid on top of Ginger and going to blend the two shades together. I go into this BH Cosmetics Color Festival palette, and I decided to go in with the shade Candy because I thought it was going to give me this nice shimmer orange color. But instead, it gave me a totally different shade that I was not feeling. So I'll go back in the ABH palette and grab shade Wiggless, which is this nice shimmer burgundy shade, and I applied that right on top of Candy. Once that's applied, I then go in with my freaking current favorite liquid eye pencil from Revlon and do a thin wing liner. So since I wanted more of an Leah J cat eye, I'm gonna apply a super thin layer of that eye pencil in my tear duct. Now that is done, I'm going to apply some of this Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara onto my real lashes, top and bottom, before applying my falsies. Y'all know me and blushes don't get along, but today I applied this beautiful rose pink blush from MERCIER Color Infusion and applied it with the Real Techniques blush brush. Before applying highlight, I'll go back in with spraying my FARSALI skin mist over my entire face while I cover my eyes. Then I go in with an oldie but always a goodie, this ABH times Amrezy highlighter, and apply that on the highs of my cheeks, on the tip of my nose, and chin area. But if y'all can see, I'm not applying it with heavy hands because I wanted something very light. To finish this look off, I'm applying Morphe's Continuous Setting Mist all over my face, and now we're going to get into my favorite lip combo. It's pretty much explanatory, as y'all can probably tell by the words, so I'm going to just play a little music until we move on to hair. Now time for hair. I'm going to start off by taking my ponytail out of my hair. Then to get all the tangles out, I'm going to go in with this detangling brush that I got from Target. Once all the tangles are out, I'm going to take a rat tail comb and start parting the left side of my hair into this half S-shaped swoop. Once the parting is done, I'm going to take that same detangling brush to brush my hair in the direction it needs to go in. Since I'm doing the left side of my hair first, I'm going to take some edge booster to apply it to my edges and closer to my root area. Taking a brittle brush to brush it all in, then take a comb to construct my edges a little more. Then I apply more of that edge booster, then I take my wooden edge brush to brush it all together. I go back and forth between the comb and my edge brush so I can construct my edges the way that I like. To make it easier, I'll part with my fingers in the back of my hair and put that left side into a ponytail using a rubber band, since that side is now done. Since that side is completed, it's time to start on the right side of my hair. I slowed this step down because I really wanted y'all to see how I laid this hair down and make my ponytail a little sleeker looking. I take the same rat tail comb, part midway of my hair, comb it out so there's no tangles, apply that edge booster to my roots, take that brittle brush to brush it all together and swoop it towards the back. Apply more edge control if need be, in which I do. Then move to the rest of the sections until you reach the top of your hair. I fast forwarded this part because y'all get the drift. Once I reach the top, I brush everything in a swoop direction to a low ponytail in the back to meet the first ponytail that I put in with scrunchies. Then I'll do my edges a little more and then move to the little kitchens that I may have had in the back of my hair. I brush that all up into another ponytail, because if y'all didn't notice, I had some loose hair that was sticking up. After that's done, I'm going to lay this hair by putting on a scarf, and let's get into this one pack of hair you'll need to do this braid with. You can use any Kinkalon braiding hair that you wish. Once I take it out of the pack, I'm going to pull some hair at the ends because it's going to be easier when I braid it all the way to the bottom. Hard to explain, but I just want y'all to see what I do. Now, taking the scarf off, I'm going to start demonstrating on how I did this braided ponytail. This part going to go very fast, so I hope y'all can keep up and understand what I was doing Until next time, I love you guys and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment any ideas you may have, and subscribe if you are new. Okay? Also, don't forget to go ahead and watch another video of your girl. Mwah. I love you guys. Peace.